Welcome back to another live feed. Let's get into it, man. The countdown of the top 50 true 50 grades of Caesar according to Kool D. We got number 12, Queen Latifah, Queen. It's time to broaden your thought. The king and queen is on the set. The competition's petty and ready to step. To the first one, go ahead, rehearse one. Hope you don't know. You sound like the worst one. Rounds are smoking. Concentrations can't be broken. Queen Latifah's outspoken. Use your imagination. Picture this. Any male or female rapper try this. Kill for excitement and enticement. When my predators killed, I go build with my enlightenment. Teach the youth be leading. Confident and a descendant of Queen Nefertiti, the mother of civilization. Arise like the cream. Still build a strong foundation. Secondary but necessary to reproduce. Acknowledge the fact that I'm black and I don't lack. Queen Latifah's giving you a piece of my mind. A rhyme spoken by a female teacher. Never has a name befit a person so well as Queen befits Latifah. Run DMC became kings. Latifah was born queen. From the very first time I heard her, she felt like royalty. Braggadocious sounded more confident, truthful than arrogant, fantastical. Vocal press was deeper than any female C I've ever heard. This automatically gave her an edge that female rappers hadn't been able to achieve. She was instantly viewed as someone that you had to take seriously, and she felt like she could do some damage in the battle. Her delivery was flavorful and threatening. Her attitude came across that she didn't really care whether or not you loved her or hated her, because ultimately you were going to respect her. She made it clear that no disrespect would be tolerated. This was all done musically and strictly before any visual impression had been made. The buzz on the street created a curiosity about who this new female force was and what she looked like. Finally, the album All Hail the Queen came out and the videos dropped. Latifah superseded all expectations. She was only a queen. It wasn't only a queen, she was an Egyptian goddess. She wore head wraps, African crowns that made her look like the deified regal head of a new hip hop army. That was filled with a diverse range of hip hop sounds that combined reggae, house, classic soul. Classic soul, R&B, funk, and hardcore, hard hip hop tracks. However, the one thing that was consistent with just about every song on the album was that it had some level of consciousness. This only added to the regal royal air. With songs like Queen of Royal Badness, Rapping of Madness, there was a connotation that the force of God was behind royalty. Her album cover was also a statement, an image, the shape of the continent of Africa and black was circled by her name, and the album side in red and green representing the colors of the Black American flag. While Latifah dressed in a black and bronze military style outfit, complete with a green queen-like head wrap, knee-high boots, struck a pose reminiscent of Marcus Garvey. It looked as if she intended for you to salute her as if she even looked at the album. Latifah let it be known from again that she was here on a mission. She instantly upgraded the lyrical landscape perception of what a female MC was about. Shabbat was the first MC, female-wise, truly respected for her skills. Some pepper were great for being skilled, sexy, and classy. MC Light was respected for her skills, flavor, battle ability. But Queen Latifah was the only female MC at the time who was viewed as a social political figure. Much like Chuck D and Karis One, Latifah had lots of social and political commentary on her music. Her song Evil That Men Do was part of social and part political. She was able to deal with sexist issues in seemingly more intellectual rather than commercial manner. This caused her to be viewed as an anti-sexist rather than feminist. I can clearly remember some very conservative women who didn't care for rap music that completely reversed their opinions because of Latifah. Even those who never came around on her music still loved her and what she represented. By 1991, Latifah was a solid hip-hop mainstay with a reputation as strong as any other icons of the time. When she released her second album, Nature of a Sister, the album wasn't received as well as the first. Latifah took a chance to appear to many other fans seemed confused. I got the sense that they were looking for a more hardcore, edgy sound. Instead, what they got was more artistic, adult slice of Latifah's energy. Their common mistake. that was made by the fans that they had her pigeonholed as a certain type of artist based on her first works. Like many hip hop artists, there were too many levels to Latifah's creativity for ever to be pigeonholed. She sang, wrote, acted, started her own management company, Flavor Unit. Little did we know at the time, but from 1991 to 1993 was a harbinger of things to come for the Queen. She starred in her own sitcom, made appearances in movies. In 1993, she released her third album, Black Rain, with the inspirational hit United TY, where she called for unity between men and women based on women that men respect, men give respect. Instincts leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl blank blank, trying to make a sister feel low. You know all that got to go. Not everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing it cool, but don't you call me out my name. I bring wrath to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm talking. One day I was walking down the block, had my cutoff shorts on, right, cause it was crazy hot. I walked past these dudes when they passed me. One of them felt my booty. He was nasty. They turned around red. Somebody was catching the rag. Then the little one said, yeah, me blank and laughed. Since he was with his boys, tried to black fire. I punched him down in his eye and said, who called him blank? The team struck the perfect balance, using examples of first-hand stories to convey the message without being preachy. Ultimately, she was rewarded with Grammy for the song. So the fans got it. Tifa liked Tupac, Will Smith, and others were more than rap music. She wasn't limited to the invisible boundaries of hip-hop perception. She was purely an artist. Hip-hop was her core. And the final announced Queen Latifah's impact on hip-hop is unquestionable. She is one of the only two artists in hip-hop history to acquire both a Grammy and Oscar nomination. That alone puts her over the top. It's her consciousness and lyrical skill level that makes Queen Latifah one of the true greatest MCs ever. Right, let's get into it. Duality is her strength. She's part singer, part rapper. She can actually sing her on her own hooks on key. Side access, weakness, because she was so good at things outside rapping, but left unfulfilled with her rhyme output. Rap for My Madness, Hell All Hail the Queen, favorite LP. Kool D gave her a 90. Originality, Latifah definitely came and brought her own style to the equation, and basically was doing the styles around that was at the landscape time. She brought her own energy, and energy to it. 90 for concepts, 95 for versatility, 70 for vocabulary, 95 for substance, 90 for flow, 90 for flavor, 80 for freestyle, 90 for vocal presence, 90 live performance, 80 poetic value by your work, 80, 90 industry impact. She's the first female MC that was really taken seriously and respected on another level. So she impacted the industry just on that alone. And like I said, winning a Grammy, that's enough to get the points. 100 social impact, 100 longevity, 90 lyrics, battle skills, 80. 1,500 for total score, 88.2 average score. Right, that's it with Queen Latifah. Or again to number 11, we do that at 4 o'clock. We'll take a little break from the marathon of the top 50 true MCs, according to Kool D's book. I'll take a little break, come back at 4 o'clock and do more with number 11. Number 10, best storytellers. That's what he was including in this book from Kool D. Said this is one of the most important, most underrated aspects of MCing. Number 10, Biz Markie, comedic irony, Dana Dane. Number 9, comedic wit, Kid Creole. Number 8, The First Hype Man, LA Sunshine. Number 7, Shining on Stage. 6, Will Smith, Motivator, Newsbreaker. Number 5, Ice Cube, Prophetic Dreamer. Nas, Scarface, Kevin Griot, Scarface, Most Visual Ever, Biggie, and the best storyteller of all time is Slick Rick. That's it for looking at Queen Latifah. Again, I'll be back about 4 o'clock. If something happens, I may stay on schedule, but 4 o'clock will be the next scheduled live stream. See you on the countdown of the top 50 true greatest MCs according to Kool D, the book that he wrote. years ago. Gonna come back soon. Till then, talk to you soon.